Shalom. I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. I want to give double honors unto my apostles and elders of Great Millstone and say peace, mercy, and blessings unto all the hopeful elect out there, to all the Akim that are pushing this truth wherever you may be scattered. The true name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, which means he exists or he is to be. The true name of the Son is Yahushai, which means he is the deliverer. We are the Hebrew Israelites, okay? There's 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, not just one. Today, we're scattered all throughout the world, with a vast majority, a bulk of us, here in Babylon the Great, okay, which you people may know as America, all right? And the so-called white men that are not white, they're red. They are the Idumeans, according to the Holy Bible. Okay, here in these last days, we're living in a time where Yahweh is getting ready to send the Son, Yahweh Shai, back, okay, who the world calls and knows as God, Jesus Christ, or Jehovah, Joshua, Yahshua. Those are not the correct names. It's Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Okay, so we push unto you the gospel, a message of repentance, a warning, okay, because many great evils are coming. Okay, so I saw this video and, immediately I knew I had to do a video on it. And pretty much what this pastor is saying, he's saying the truth, but he's getting a lot of backlash for it. So I'm pretty sure you read it by now, so I'll start it over and let you hear for yourself.
More women go in those places with shorts than you will women with pants and dresses put together. Try it. If you got time, try it. Have your boy go up there and try it. Just watch for him. Have your girl go up there and watch for it. And I used to say this. I haven't said this in a long time. You ready? I said, if you dress like that and you get raped and I'm on the jury, he's going to go free. You don't like, do you? I'm right, though. I can't help you don't like it. I'm right. Because, a man's a man. You find more women.
That's true. A man is a man. And a man has testosterone flowing through his veins. And sometimes when a man see a woman, that he wants, he can't help but, speak to her, try to woo her. Guess what? It wasn't like that in the ancient world, man. You see a woman you want, you just went up and you took her. Okay? This is why, according to our scriptures, you have a law on grape. Matter of fact, I'm going to go into that. Okay, so this is Deuteronomy chapter 22. And I'm going to read from the Good News Translation. Okay? Because it's a little more, easier to read than the Old English that the KJV offers. Okay? Excuse me. So this is Deuteronomy 22. And 28. Suppose a man is caught, you see the word, graping a young woman who is not engaged, right? She's not engaged, she's not betrothed, she don't have a man, all right? She's pretty much single, okay? This is what the scripture says, and it's a law to protect the woman, okay? It says he is to pay her father the bride price of 50 pieces of silver. So let's see how much that would be worth today's time. Okay, so it says here, at today's silver prices, that means that the conversion rate of a silver shekel to dollar is approximately between $6 and $7. So we'll just go with 7, right? Okay, so that's, okay. I believe it's actually a lot more than that last time I looked it up, but you get the point. The point is, there was a sum owed, all right, for this man doing this act, okay? And that kept honor, with the father of this daughters between their family, and it's also ensured that this woman who this happened to would have a husband, okay? Now because he couldn't keep his stay away from this woman, this is the judgment. Deuteronomy 22 and verse 28. Suppose a man is caught fondling a young woman who is not engaged. He is to pay her father the bride price of 50 pieces of silver. So since he forced himself upon her, whether you want to be betrothed or not, he owed the father of that daughter, he owes money. Okay, but in this case, he forced himself upon her. Okay, and she is to become his wife. I mean, she wasn't just left for dead. Like I seen another video. I forgot where I seen it. Damn, Lord willing, I could find it, man. It'll be perfect for this lesson. So I wasn't able to find that video, but I'll pretty much describe what I saw in the video. What I seen in the video was a woman. She was a black woman. She was very frantic, panicking, and she had got on live, and she was holding her shirt over her mouth, but she was still speaking. And what she had revealed what happened to her is that she had went out, she had a night of partying and drinking, and she woke up at her house and she don't remember what happened the next night. Whereupon waking up, she discovered that her lip had been swollen and her two front teeth had been knocked out, and she didn't feel the same, and that she was sexually assaulted after a night she had went out with some guy. And in this society, man, these women, they're very promiscuous. They dress, in harlot's attire. Let's look up promiscuous. It says having or characterized by many transient sexual relationships. In this society, it's women are held on higher esteem for having many sexual relationships here, when in fact, according to the Bible, that is unnatural. And the scripture speaks about these things, that are coming, and this is war. Now read this out. Sudanese woman described being ganged in ethnically targeted attacks by Arab forces. So what do you think is going to happen here when shit hits the fan? All right, see, woman, you shouldn't be dressing all provocative, all, in that harlot's attire, man. I'm going to get this real quick. This is Proverbs chapter 7 and verse 10. It says, NIV, and then came out a woman to meet him dressed like a prostitute and with crafty intent. And that's the majority of these women here in America. They dress like hoes. They dress like prostitutes. They wear clothes. They got all their ass out. And they have crafty intent, to trap a man with a child, put him on child support, put the baby on him, get him thrown in prison, get him killed. It's all about money here, man. And that's that crafty intent here in this society, right? It's Jeremiah chapter 31 and 22, the KJV. How long wilt thou go about, O backsliding daughter? For the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, had created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man, right? See, in this society, women have been given authority over men, all right? But according to the Bible, that was never supposed to be that way, man, right? That's not a natural order. And when you have a woman in authority over men, you have a society like America, okay? This is 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. I also want the woman to be modest, okay, and sensible about their clothes and to dress properly. Yeah, women shouldn't be wearing leggings. You can see, everything, the print, stomachs out, a lot of skin showing. Women shouldn't be dressing like that, man, because what that is doing, that is enticing a man, okay? And the times we're coming into, you won't just be able to dial 911. Check this out. This is from WFMZ.com. Says Pittsburgh's police to stop responding to certain emergency calls. So who's to say, and that's all I'm going to get, but who's to say there's a woman in distress, a damsel in distress, and she calls the cops because some man is trying to force himself upon her, and then they don't show. You know, when the time to come, you won't be able to call the 911 because they're not going to come. You know why? Because they're gonna have to protect their own family, man. Okay, so the sisters out there, man, you know, man, may how about Shema Shai continue to bless you in your household and you stay strong. You know, you you are very blessed, man. You know, if you're a woman and you believe in the name of Yahweh Shem El Shai, you pray in that name, you know, you're in order, the Lord bless you with a husband, you are very blessed. You know, because a lot of these women, they're through. Okay? They don't have no idea what's in store for them. This is 1 Timothy 2 and finishing off 9. It says, not with fancy hairstyles or with gold ornaments or pearls or expensive dresses, but with good deeds, as is proper for women who claim to be religious. So women are commanded to dress modestly. But here in this society, that's frowned upon. They're being called pick-me's, or they're being called weird, you know? But hey, those women that do that are actually winning, okay? And that's real beauty, okay? But with good deeds, as is proper for a woman who claim to be religious, women should learn in silence and all humility, okay? I do not allow them to teach or to have authority over men. They must keep quiet. For Adam was first created, and then Eve, and it was not Adam who was deceived, it was the woman who was deceived and broke the Most High's law. But a woman will be saved through having children. So yeah, a brother can have a unbelieving wife, man. And the scripture does say you're going to have men, women, pregnant women, infants, babies that are going to be saved because they're part of the elect, friends of the prophets. Okay, you have the 144,000 and the 1/3. But a woman will be saved through having children if she perseveres in faith and love and holiness with modesty. So women need to be taught and practice modesty. That's not what's put on the pedestal here. What's put on the pedestal here is the sexy reds, the Cardi B's, the Gloritas, whoredoms, man. All right? This is 1 Timothy 5 and 14. I will therefore that the younger woman marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully. Okay? And that's the spirit that woman should be in. All right? Should be in the spirit of seeking out a husband, or asking Yahweh Shem El Shai to bring them a husband, or waiting for the Lord to bring them a husband, get married, bear children, take care of the home, pray. Okay? Handle your business that way, man. Just stay in the spirit, because anything outside of that is evil. All right? And people are turned after Satan. A lot of these women are turned after Satan. Verse 15. For some are already turned aside after Satan, right? A lot of our people are women. You know, they don't believe in God, or they're into false gods, or they're straight up into witchcraft, or they just worship Satan. You know? Pure demons, pure evil. Okay? So I'm going to play this brother's video. It's brother GMS austere.
Yeah, but a woman isn't a threat. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like when a woman is self-proclaimed as a preacher.
Right.
I've seen them justify it in all kinds of ways. But how can you hold up a Bible and say you preaching from the Bible if the Bible say you should be washing dishes?
That's man.
Stupid.
I'm just saying.
Not you, I'm saying
The
about
Bible
them.
say, bitch, you ain't got no business talking in front of me. I'm not lying about this. Look it up. This so-called Bible that you use as a weapon against everybody when you mad at them. I'm talking to all of the ladies out there. This is not disrespect. In the Bible, it says You shouldn't be doing that in front of men. So all you female preachers, you got to understand. You know what you are if you're a female preacher? You an insurance agency that moves every month with people money.
Happy birthday, Gina T.
You shouldn't be preaching.
No. Hell no.
You should be giving advice to the man that you done got behind and stand behind. Because we'll listen to you if you whisper to us. If you talk with your regular voice, I'll be, hey! None of that in my house. Now, if you got somebody who look like Ugly Larry, women yell at him just because of how he look. They hate they gave him the pussy. They be like, hey, give me some more money so I can justify this. I'm just saying, ugly people, this is ugly guys, man. I'm telling you, boy, you got to have that bankroll if you gonna fuck the cold hoe. Thanks, Phil.
I'm looking
Phil,
up
the
them
man
scriptures
over
for
there,
you.
God damn it. Did you get Craig something? Is it in there? Oh, you got his over there? Cool.
Hey, 1 Timothy 2 says, let a woman learn quietly with all submissiveness. I do not permit a woman to teach or to exercise authority over a man. Rather, she is to remain quiet. For Adam was formed first, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman was deceived and became a transgressor. Yet she will be saved through childbearing, if they continue in faith and love holiness with self-control.
Craig, that's deep. That's a real verse in
That's
the Bible,
a verse.
right?
That's 1 Timothy 2. Thank you.
All these women who talk to me with more than 10 words, I'm going to say 1 Timothy 2,
Man. Titus 1 and 2. I think that's more.
You got the verse wrong?
No,
Titus or Timothy?
It just gave me like 40.
I ain't never heard of Timothy, though. I ain't even going to lie.
I'm sure it to you right there.
Is it a Timothy in the Bible? I thought that was a gangbanger from out south.
It's not Timberland from Virginia. This is a real. This is a.
What is it, 1 Timothy what? Will you please read it again, Craig, because that's deep.
1 Timothy 2 provides more clarity. Let a woman learn quietly with all submissiveness. I do not permit.
Wait, I'm sorry. I ain't trying to break you up.
It's all good. It's all good.
He said, let a woman learn quietly
With all submissiveness.
with all.
This is very spiritual, man. You know, even though he's reading with his head covered, you know, of course, that's all. But it's the spirit that's bringing this out, because what everyone's going to have to face is that, man, you cannot avoid the scripture. You can't get around the prophecies, and it's going to be brought out more and more. You know, everyone has to go into the scriptures, man. You know, at the state of these women, the only solution for that is in the scriptures. The state of the world, the only answer to that is in the scriptures. Okay? All the answers are in the Holy Bible.
All submissiveness. Do you want to break that down? That means shut the fuck up. And if you do say something, be very careful as you speak it. I'm breaking down scripture right now on the 5150 show. This is a church. What else to say, Craig?
I do not permit a woman to teach or to exercise authority over a man.
Wait. That means shut the fuck up, bitch. They saying it in the Bible. Yeah. Tell me where I'm lying. What else?
Rather, she is to remain quiet. For Adam was formed first, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman was deceived and became a transgressor. That's
that
deep.
means shut the fuck up, bitch. This dick been here.
Yet she
So saith the Lord.
Oh, wow.
Yet she will be saved through childbearing.
If you ain't got a baby, bitch, you are not saved.
Right? Meaning what? These women, man, they're gonna be saved by giving birth to a child or the man. Excuse me, let me get that right. Women are gonna be saved in childbearing by what? Having children, bringing forth children from a man of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay. Now these Western women, man, about 98% of them, they're not gonna make it. You know, and they're gonna go out very brutally. Okay. This is Zechariah 14 chapter, the Good News Translation, verse 1. The day when Yahweh Shem Yahushai will sit in judgment is near. Judgment what? On America. Very wicked, sinful kingdom. Okay? And many great miseries are going to come on this place. Then Jerusalem will be looted. Well, you might say, well, in America, this is talking about Jerusalem. Well, you see, Jerusalem is a people. Okay? Before it's a place. So the people of Jerusalem, the Israelites, are here in America as dead bodies. Revelation chapter 11. Their dead bodies shall lie in that great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Okay? It says Jerusalem will be looted and the loot will be divided up before your eyes. Man, they're going to throw Jacob's trouble. A lot of our people will be thrown into camps. Okay? The Lord will bring all nations together to make war in Jerusalem. What's happening right now? Ain't all nations here? And aren't they coming up to the border as UN troops, peacekeepers, blue helmets? Okay? The city will be taken, the houses looted, and the woman raped. Okay? That's what's going to happen to a lot of these women out here, man. Okay? Because the way they dress, the way they lead men on, the way they carry themselves is ungodly. And it's that in the manner of a prostitute. Okay? And
You find more women go in those places with shorts than you will women with pants and dresses put together. Try it. If you got time, try it. Have your boy go up there and try it. Just watch for him. Have your girl go up there and watch for it. And you know, I used to say this. And I haven't said this in a long time. You ready? I said, if you dress like that and you get raped and I'm on the jury, he's going to go free. You don't like, do you? I'm right, though. I can't help you don't like it. I'm right.
he's definitely right.
Because, you know, a man's a man.
A man's a man. Okay? In the days to come, women are going to be taken. Hell, the tribe of Benjamin, in order for the tribe of Benjamin to survive, they had to go take women. They didn't act shit, man. Okay? See, it wasn't like today where you just download an app or, you know, you run into a girl and talk to her and you get this pickup line and you get her Snapchat or Instagram. It wasn't like that, man. Ancient world, you went to a father, gave him some money, and the daughter was delivered unto you. The woman had no say in it, man. You know? Judges 21:23. And that's what the Benjamites did. They carried off girls from the dance, wives enough for their number. So they had more than one. Got away and went home to their inheritance. They rebuilt their towns and settled down. So this is how the tribe of Benjamin got their numbers back up, man. Because during this time, you had pretty much a civil war between the tribe of Benjamin and all the other 11 tribes because a Levite man, went to the country of Benjamin, or where Benjamin's land dwelt. Let's see. Because see, back then, this is how our land was broken up. Each tribe had its own area of land. Okay, so as you can see right here, you got Judah. Okay, you got Simeon, right? You got Dan, you got Ephraim, and you got Benjamin. Okay, so a man of a Levite man happened to sojourn in the land of Benjamin. Okay. Actually, let's just go into the story, man. believe it might be Judges 19. This is Judges 19. And it came to pass in those days that there was no king in Israel, and there was a certain Levite sojourning on the side of Mount Ephraim, who took to him a concubine out of Bethlehem, Judah. And his concubine played the harlot against him, meaning she committed adultery on him. She slept around. Is that not big in America? That's very big in America. And went forth from him unto her father's house. I need to get this in clear English. Judges 19:1. In those days, before Israel had a king, there was a Levite living far back in the hill of the country of Ephraim. He took a young woman from Bethlehem in Judah to be his concubine. But she became angry with him and went back to her father's house in Bethlehem and stayed there 4 months. Now, when it says she played the harlot, that means she committed adultery on him. Okay? Then the man decided to go after her and try to persuade her to return to him. He took his servant and 2 donkeys, and with him the woman showed the Levite into the house, and when her father saw him, he gave him a hearty greeting. The father insisted that he stay, and so he stayed for 3 days. The couple had their meals and spent the night there. On the morning of the 4th day, they woke up early and got ready to go. But the woman's father said to the Levite, have something to eat first, you'll feel better, and you can go later. So this kept happening, man. So the Levite, the woman's dad tried to keep him there, man, to appease his wrath, because obviously he knew what his daughter had done, and committed adultery on this man, and the penalty of that is what? It's death, It says, so the men sat down and drank, and then the woman's father told him, please spend the night and enjoy yourself. The Levite got up to go, but the father urged him to stay, so he spent another night there. In the ancient world, we took hospitality very serious. If you were someone's guest, and they pretty much protected you with their life. You got the best of the best. They rolled out the red carpet for you. That's just part of our heritage. Okay? It says, early in the morning of the 5th day, he started to leave, but the woman's father said, eat something, please. Wait until later in the day. So the 2 men ate together. So the man was been trying to leave, but he just kept trying to hold him there. Probably sensing in the spirit that's the last time he's going to see his daughter. When the man and his concubine and the servant once started to leave, the father said, look, it's almost evening, it's almost nighttime. You might as well stay all night. It'll be dark soon. Stay here and have a good time. Tomorrow you can get up early for the trip and go. But the man did not want to spend another night there, so he and his concubine started on their way with their servant and 2 donkeys with pack saddles. It was late in the day when they came near Jebus, that is Jerusalem. So the servant said to his master, why don't we stop and spend the night here in this Jebusite city? But his master said, we're not going to stop in a city where the people are not Israelites. We'll pass on by and go to a little further and spend the night at Gibeah or Ramah. So they passed by Jebus and continued on their way. It was sunset when they came to Gibeah in the territory of the tribe of Benjamin. So it's the Levite man and his concubine. All right? They're here in Gibeon, which is the land of the tribe of Benjamin. Okay? So he didn't want to stay in Jebus by the Hamites, because the Hamites obviously controlled the land at that time. Okay, King David actually was the one who took Jebus from them and expanded the empire. All right? So he went by his brother, the Benjamites. So look how the Benjamites treated him, man. 15. They turned off the road to go and spend the night there. They went into the town and sat down in the city square, but no one offered to take them home for the night. While they were there, an old man came by at the end of the day's work on the farm. He was originally from the hill country of Ephraim, but he was now living in Gibeah. The other people there were from the tribe of Benjamin. So this was an Ephraimite living amongst the Benjamites. Okay? The old man noticed the traveler in the city square and asked him, "Where do you come from? Where are you going?" The Levite answered, "We have been in Bethlehem in Judah, and now we are on our way home deep in the hill country of Ephraim. No one will put us up for the night, even though we have fodder and straw for our donkey, as well as bread and wine for my concubine, and meat for my servant. We have everything we need." The old man said, "You're welcome in my home. I'll take care of you. You don't have to spend the night in the square." So he took them home with him and fed their donkeys. His guests washed their feet and had a meal. They were enjoying themselves when all of a sudden some sexual perverts from the town surrounded the house and started beating on the floor. They said to the old man, "Bring out the man that came with you. We want to have sex with him." So this is Israelites, man. Wicked ass Israelites, men, Benjamites, all right? And they're trying to get this Levite man, okay? Sick. This is that booty warrior spirit, man. That's another spirit that's gonna be out here. You know? That's another thing that's gonna be happening out here. It says, "But the old man went outside and said to them, 'No, my friends, please don't do such an evil, immoral thing. This man is my guest. Look, here is his concubine and my own virgin daughter.'" And this proves the fact that he was going to give them woman instead of a man, proves they were momos. Okay? I'll bring them out. Now you can have them do whatever you want with them, but don't do such an awful thing to this man. But the men would not listen to him. So the Levite took his concubine and put her outside with them. They raped her and abused her all night long and didn't stop until the morning. This is gonna be big out here, man. You know, and it's gonna happen to men too, because there's this spiritually Sodom in Egypt. There's a heavy sodomite spirit out here, man. You know, and that's why, you know, we need protection from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We actually need divine intervention. We need Michael the Archangel to stand up to us. We're around very sick people, and in order for you to do this to someone, you gotta have demons on you, man. Okay? First they wanted the man. Okay, they couldn't get the man, so they abused the woman all night long. You got demons on you. You know? Read this again. But the men would not listen to him, so the Levite took his concubine, and the reason why he did this to her was because she committed adultery on him. So this actually was her judgment, man. And that's heavy here, man. The woman committed adultery, which, let's break this down, right? Adultery is when a man has sex with another man's wife. Adultery is not when a man has a wife and he goes out and has sex with another woman. Okay? It's adultery when that other woman is married. Right? And the reason why is because a man can have more than one wife. Now, adultery from a woman is when a woman has a man, a boyfriend, or a husband, someone she's talking to. She's sleeping with that man. If she has sex with anyone else, that's adultery. Because a woman is only supposed to have one sexual partner. And they prove that in science. The woman, they was doing a study, says women have DNA from all their sexual partners. Of course, it will be on fact check. Okay, so now it's on fact check, which I found the study on Natural News. Called Law Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Shock discovery. Anytime a woman has sex with a man, she retains his DNA in her brain. Okay? A woman is likened unto the earth. Okay? This is Leviticus 19-19. You shall keep my statutes. You shall not let your livestock breed with another kind. You shall not sow your field with mixed seed. So, of course, this is talking about, farming, livestock, your land. But hey, what is a man is likened unto a husband? What does a husband do? Sow seed. The woman is likened unto a field that a man plows. Thus, the woman is likened unto an earth. Okay, so a man sows his seed in a woman. So a woman with multiple baby daddies, she has mixed seed, which means she has DNA from multiple men in her brain, which is why she has personality disorders such as bipolarism. Okay, nor shall a garment of mixed linen and wool come upon you, because that throws off your vibration. These scriptures is 100% on point. And Esau, being the devil that he is, being wiser than Daniel, accomplishing the diligent search, he makes it to where, he makes it to where you go off. Okay, because he gives you a license to do so. Okay, now back in this is Leviticus Book of Judges, chapter 19 and 25. But when the men would not listen to him, so they tried to get this Levite man. Okay, they tried to get him, butt warriors. So the Levite took his concubine and put her outside with them. Okay, threw her ass out to the wolves. That's gonna be happening here too. The woman's gonna be used for this purpose, man. Okay, and they raped her and abused her all night long and did not stop until the morning. At dawn, the woman came and fell down at the door of the old man's house where her husband was. She was still there when daylight came. Her husband got up that morning, and when he opened the door to go on his way, he found his concubine lying in front of the house with her hands reaching for the door. He said, "Get up, let's go." But there was no answer, so he put her body across the donkey and started on his way home. So she was pretty much, her spirit was broken, man. So she was already dead, When he arrived, he went into the house and got a knife. He took his concubine's body and cut it into 12 pieces and sent one piece to each of the 12 tribes of Israel. Now, why did he do that? Because she was defiled. Okay? And at that point, you got to imagine what she went through. She probably just wanted to end it anyway. Everyone who saw it said, "We have never seen such a thing. Nothing like this has ever happened since the Israelites left Egypt. We have to do something about this. What will it be?" So what the Benjamites did to this man, or tried to do to him, they tried to rape the man. Okay? And he had to give him his concubine to get him off him. This was a major shock in Israel. This caused a civil war. Okay? In fact, where all the 11 tribes went to war with Benjamin, and it resulted in the Benjamin's numbers being knocked down to where they had to go and grab women up, man. Okay? That's the point I'm trying to make. This is Judges 21:18. So they call such an offense, no tribe want to give them daughters. But we cannot allow them to marry our daughters, but if we have put a curse on anyone who allows a Benjamite to marry one of our daughters. Okay? Then they thought the yearly festival of the Lord at Shiloh was coming soon. Shiloh is north of Bethel, south of Lebanon, and east of the road between Bethel and Shechem. They told the Benjamites, "Go and hide in the vineyards and watch. When the young women of Shiloh come out to dance during the festival, you come out of the vineyards. Each of you take a wife by force from among them and take her back to the territory of Benjamin with you." Now, what is that? Right? That's great, right? But hey, this is how the tribe of Benjamin survived and got their numbers up. They ain't asked for no number. They went and took them. If their fathers or brothers come to you and protest, you can tell them, "Please let us keep them, because we did not take them from you in battle to be our wives. And since you did not give them to us, you're not guilty of breaking your promise." The Benjamite did this. Each of them chose a wife from the young women who were dancing at Shiloh and carried her away. Then they went back to their own territory, rebuilt their towns, and lived there. Okay? So yeah, man, that's pretty much going to conclude this lesson. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Krakodash. Double honors unto my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Say Shalom.